Well, Abby, I'll tell you what, I'm joined with someone who is going to run circles around me technologically and scientifically, but the University of Notre Dame is proud to have Tom Corke on its faculty. Tom, thanks for being here today. Tom got to the university in 1999. He's the Clark Chair of Engineering in the Department of Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Corke is also the founding director of the Center for Flow Physics and Control, FlowPack as it's called, and the director of the Hessert Laboratory for Aerospace Research. Tom, welcome to Notre Dame Day. Thanks again for being here today.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
So we're going to kind of talk me around this in layman's terms, but first of all, what is flow physics and control? What do you do?
Well, flow physics and control, what we are is a fluid dynamics laboratory, and you'd be amazed, almost every important technological aspect involves some type of a fluid flow. And so what we do is we look at ways of improving those applications, through modifications of the fluid flow, sometimes defying nature in ways of doing it.
Yeah, we get caught up in rankings a lot. In football, we talk about rankings, academics. We kind of always know where we are in U.S. News and World Report. How's the School of Engineering doing, and specifically the Flow Physics and Control Center?
Well, we are undoubtedly the largest fluid dynamics laboratory in the U.S. We support 75 PhD students. We graduate 15 PhD students a year. It's the largest of any group like this in the U.S. One of the major aerospace companies a few years ago ranked fluid dynamics laboratories around the world, and they ranked us #2 in the world, and we're still debating if that's true or not.
All right, you can tell me who's #1. We're gonna beat them.
Well, they're in France, they're in Paris, and I'm quite sure we're better.
All right, we're coming after you. Hypersonics is a word that gets tossed around here, especially in what you do. Hypersonics, to some people, may cause them to scratch their head. We know supersonic means flying faster than the speed of sound. Hypersonic is like really faster than the speed of sound.
That's right. So technically, hypersonics represents flying more than 5 times the speed of sound, and there's physical changes that occur when you exceed 5 times the speed of sound, or Mach 5. It really embodies both aero and space. It's a very interesting area. It includes any aircraft or spacecraft that's re-entering the atmosphere, and otherwise, flying 5 times or greater than the speed of sound.
Well, just out of curiosity, I know this is probably more difficult to explain, but how do you simulate Mach 5, Mach 6, Mach 10 in a tunnel?
Well, what we do is, for example, the tunnel that we're building, you pressurize a volume with high pressure air or gas, and you have a very fast acting valve that opens quickly and allows that air to discharge, and designing a facility, you can have air speeds or Mach numbers greater than 5, 6, 20.
It's exciting stuff. I mean, we'd be able to take off from a landing strip and be out in space in a matter of...
That's right, or for example, you could fly from New York to LA in 20 minutes.
That's great stuff. Tom, thanks very much for being with us this morning. We appreciate it. Congratulations on what you're doing over with the Flow Physics and Control Center in the College of Engineering.